Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today's video is all about the day in the life of my hamster, pretty much. So, firstly, at 7 p.m, we start to set up the playpen. I did do this off camera, sorry about that, but yeah, pretty simple. Now, I don't know why I chose to film it so dramatically, but it is really just a playpen. In my playpen, I always put down, like, an old blanket or something, because some hamsters, unfortunately, do have the tendency to pee in their playpens, especially when you're sitting there. So I do put a fabric down, because scrubbing out pee from a playpen is not what we all want to be doing on our Saturday afternoons. Next are our hamster chores. Now, firstly, I usually do the food bowl, and there's always like dust and gross stuff in the food dust, so I always clean that out. And pretty simple, just give it a rinse in the sink, and then put food in it. Not not always though, depending on the hamster. Like scatter it round, definitely scatter it around the enclosure if you've got a young, agile, energetic hamster. Definitely. I don't do much, but I always put it all in my bowl first, because then I can just sprinkle it out after. Anyway, yep, pretty simple. Now, guys, I don't actually know why this took so long to film, but yeah, here we are. So I'm just going to natter a little bit now. So once you've got it all nicely done, I'm just going to move on to the sand bath because that's a bit more interesting. So your sand bath, I always get my dustpan and brush, and then like this poop scoop I got off some place somewhere. Anyway, and then I just pour the sand into it, and then like all the wet, gross, peed on stuff clumps together. Sorry, this is a bit gross. But then you just chuck that out, and you now have a clean sand bath. Pretty simple, nice and easy. This is actually my favourite job because it's so satisfying, and I have successfully toilet trained my hamster because I just put the sand where he pees, and then he pees in it. Sometimes, though, it is a bit difficult to clean, but besides the point, when it's not difficult to clean, go for it. Now, as I clean up the massive mess I've managed to make in the span of about 5 seconds, I want to take this opportunity to talk to you about today's sponsor. Just joking, we don't have a sponsor. If anyone would like to sponsor me, that'd be nice, but no. So I'm just going to clean up and not be paid. Yay! As of our lack of sponsor, I threw the sand quite aggressively because the sand pongs out your bin. I have to put that simply. It makes your bin stink of hamster pee. So I just throw it in the garden at this point. I don't know, it's cleaner because the bins get a bit gross. For big clean outs, I use a separate bin liner. When it's just a little bit of hamster pee, into the garden it goes. And now for the bit you've all been waiting for, playtime! Which is probably what I should do now rather than doing my voiceover. But besides the point, playtime, best time of the day. Love your hamster, worship the tiny goddesses. Anyway, thank you for watching. Please look at my channel if you want. I mean, can't really force you, but please have a nice day. Bye!